Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Land. We are now on World 3. We got Easter Island heads, not just in the background, but also coming after us as well. We got some that run around on legs, and some of them that fly at us with wings. Definitely want to do our best not to get hit by either of those kinds of Easter Island head. And now bullet bills shooters rather, they come out of pipes to shoot the bullet bills. And I want to go down this pipe so I can pick up some coins. Let my super ball get some of them. Pay attention to these breakable blocks and try not to land into the spikes. The spikes don't kill you, but they do power you down. Sometimes if you enter this room, one of the little breakable blocks will indeed be a 10-coin block, just like the one I'm going to hit right now. I want to see, well, I tried to see if I could hit this guy with one of the super balls, but that wasn't going to happen, obviously. Also want to be a lot more careful here, because there's a lot more platforming, a lot more enemies where you don't really expect them to be. I thought I would not make that jump. I have proven myself wrong there quite well. And if you know what you're doing, you can use the super ball to grab some coins. I'm not going to go for those because those just don't feel worth it. I do want to go, not down that pipe. Okay. I thought there was a secret in that pipe. Apparently not. I do want to take care of this enemy though. And let this bullet bill shoot out so that way I can take care of all the guys that come at me rather quickly here. Let that guy run. Yeah, those little guys, the little Easter Island head guys that run at you, they're unintentionally hilarious to some extent. Even though they can kind of take you by surprise, you can kind of tell just by watching it move forward like that. And I want to be very careful here, platforming. Okay, this isn't it, but I do want to go up here for another super ball flower anyway. Maybe I should have saved that, because now I'm having a hard time. Though if I die right here at this point, it won't take me back too far. Can this guy die? Thank you. The best part about dying in this game is that the game doesn't take you too far back if you die. Like, it does take you back a little bit, but it's pretty easy to trigger a checkpoint, so to speak, and find some place to go back to if in case you lose one of your lives, which you'll find a lot of in this game, obviously. And here, ooh, not only does the timer remind me that I'm running out of time with faster music, but you also have these rocks that you need to ride on in order to make it past all these spike pits. I'm being a little too patient for my own good. I died quite a few times in the practice run, but everything should be okay now. I'm not even going to try to get those coins. And the music gets even faster when you get below 50 seconds. Now, can I get over there? You definitely don't want to touch the sides of those boulders because that can hurt you. The boulders do hurt you. Also, I tried to make it to the top exit. It obviously did not work very well. Even though I was able to make it in the practice run, I just couldn't do it here. So now that I'm small again, it makes sense to try to get through here a little faster. See if I can get a mushroom, see if I can get a super ball if I can. Wow. I nearly messed that up. And when you see a narrow platform like that one, and there's not really much near it, you want to watch the ceiling, because that's probably where you're going to see a slow falling spike. Like, if you saw that spike right up there, it kind of moved a little more than it should have, so you know that was a spike. And it moves pretty slowly, so you have plenty of time to react and get out of its way. Also, when I died, I actually moved forward a little bit. Sometimes you don't have to exactly make it to the checkpoint in order to trigger it. Like, you could like be pretty much near it, and you'll get credit for the checkpoint. The game is a little generous in that regard. I want to see if I can get a super ball. Sadly, it doesn't give me an extra hit, but it'd still be nice to have. You also have a lot of spiders here. Some of them wait in the ceiling. Those take one hit to kill. And then you have the ones that come towards you that also take one hit to kill, but also jump around kind of like the little Easter Island heads with the wings. And now we have to make our way across the spike pits again. That was not fun. The bullet bill, I mean. I had to kill 2 of those at one time. And I want to be very careful here with the platforming. I should have jumped a little sooner. And when you see these platforms, you know you're nearing the end of the stage. And, well, I went back a little bit, but you know what? When you die and you go back to a place that had enemies, the enemies aren't there anymore. Which is great. You don't have to worry about something killing you as soon as you come back to life. Also, I'm going to make a running jump, and can I make it over there? Yes! Good. Getting a little more used to this omnidirectional mic. I got clipped onto the old mic, by the way. Wanted the super ball, but you know what? 3 lives to replace the ones that I lost? That's okay. That's good. And now, we go outside and die. No, seriously though. We go outside for this next part. Whoa. Did not want to move over the edge again. That was not something I was very, very interested in doing. And I thought I would miss that too. Game, really? Don't take... It took me all the way back. I am not meaning to die this many times. Well, at least I can make a running jump here. Can I get... Yeah, I can actually trigger it a little earlier. Okay, so I don't have to be on the pipe in order to trigger the boulder there. If you can get up that pipe... This happens. Well, at least I'll replace one of the lives that I lost at the very least. Of course, it would be better if I was able to get up there, but if that happens, getting over there isn't... Okay, well, maybe not. Getting back up there is impossible if you're small Mario, just trying to get into that gap. But if you're big Mario, you can just break the blocks, get back over there. And I've completely replaced the lives that I've lost in World 3-3. By the way, I forgot to mention that this game has 4 worlds. 12 stages in all. Not a very long game. Then again, this was made in 1989, so it wasn't going to be too terribly long. I mean, you didn't have Super Game Boy. The AC adapter was probably expensive. You were probably playing this on batteries. And therefore, you had like the entire battery life to get through this game. So, this one wasn't going to take long, obviously. Also, yeah, there's the 10-coin block. I know it's one of these 3. So it can be one of the 3 on the right below the coins as well. Now when you come back, get to the right of the pipe, jump straight up, you'll hit an invisible block. You'll need that to get over there. Now this part is better if you're small. I'm not small. So I had to wait for that platform, that second one, to move to the right there so I could get on it. That was terrible. That was not something I wanted to experience. I do want to hit this first one. I wanted to jump too! Game! Oh, hey, that was a checkpoint. Well, that wasn't too bad. Still, I would have liked it if I still had 19 lives at this point. No matter, though. Now, for this guy, he will throw boulders at you. You can try to jump to that platform above him, but since I'm Big Mario, I might as well just go straight through him and just hit that button over there to open the gate and end the third world. We're getting pretty close to the end of the game now. And so we meet another fake Daisy. Which enemy is this gonna be? Probably a spider. Yep. It's gonna be something that leaps at least. I say, almost botches. I almost choke on my tea there. No lives, but I do get my Super Ball back. And World 4 definitely has a bit of a Chinese theme to it. And it's obviously the very last one, as I've mentioned earlier. And we're going to go through that in the next video. So join me next time where I go through World 4. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!